What's up, guys, and welcome to the hottest Tasty Tuesday that we've ever had. My name's Seth.
I'm Josh.
And this is the show where we talk about news and gaming. This week is a little slow, but we got some stuff to talk about, so let's just jump right into that.
Let's do it. Alright, so the creators of Killing Floor 2, Tripwire Interactive, just released a statement saying that the next DLC is going to be completely free. It's going to add 2 new classes to the game and 2 new maps. This is a huge chunk of content.
Yeah. My thing is I think it's weird. I'm glad that they're releasing it for free, obviously. But the game is early access, so they're going to be adding stuff anyway. And I guess you could say the new classes are DLC because it's more content or whatever. But the game's unfinished, and those classes were already in the first game. So I'm excited for the content. And if they were going to release this as DLC and charge for it, that would have sucked, but I'm glad they didn't. But at the same time, I feel like this is just more content to the game that they said they'd be building for the rest of this year. Because they want to release it by the end of the year.
Yeah.
2 new maps, that's awesome. But I expected more maps anyway.
Yeah.
The classes thing, I completely forgot about them from the last game, but then you brought them up, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, those were in the first game. So am I stoked and excited? Absolutely. The free part, though, I am glad it's free, but I feel like it should be.
It is, yeah, it is kind of weird that they did bring it, like, into public, like, this is going to be free. Well, it's early access. You're right, it fucking should be. Yeah. It shouldn't be.
That's part of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally said they'd be working on it, adding content towards the end of the year when they actually do a full release. So, no, it's awesome. Really excited. They added a map recently at the Manor or whatever, and it is fucking dope. It's really cool. They had some guns, I believe, too. Hope they add more.
Do you think that maybe that it maybe just would have been like a spin on like the journalism aspect of it? Like, it's going to be free.
Well, it sounds better.
Well,
because for people who are not from the game are going to go, oh shit, we're getting some new content for free. This is cool, and it does make people want to get the game because like these guys give out free content.
Well, yeah, cool. But it's just like I think maybe like Tripwire was like, oh hey, we're going to be adding in some new maps and a couple of new
maybe it's from the news aspect. Maybe they're spinning it like
it's a really weird way to spin it though, because considering it should be fucking free, and Tripwire has always been really open about what they're doing.
They have a really good following.
Yeah, and
all their games have.
So I'm excited. I mean, I'm definitely going to play it. But yeah, it is a weird way to put it. Like, oh, it's going to be free.
Yeah, but regardless, it's coming out, and I expect it, and I'm happy for it. So
I'm going to play the shit out of it.
So PlanetSide 2, the massively online first-person shooter that was originally on PC, is now out for PS4 if you have PlayStation Plus. It's a beta, which is really cool. I'm glad that it's finally out. A game of that size being on console is really exciting. I don't know when it's going to be fully released, but I mean, everyone on PS4 has fucking PlayStation Plus. Really cool, really exciting. I played it a little bit the other night. The interface works really well for console. It looks good, looks better than I thought it would. But there's no one in the game. I started the game up. I went through. I picked my faction, all that shit. I loaded in, and the load time was pretty quick too. Like, it's super optimized. Really, really cool. I loaded in. I'm in this big empty thing, and just to say, I played the shit out of the one on PC. I saw fucking battles that I've never seen in a game before. Huge, insane things, and we can talk about that at some point maybe. But I hop in, PS4 version of it. I'm in a big metal building, and it's just quiet. I can hear the wind blowing. I can hear fucking crickets and shit, and fucking the rustling of grass. And fucking, I'm sitting there, just looking around, like, where is everybody? And then, like, I hear, like, tink, 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 tink. This dude just, like, running by. A single guy just fucking runs right past my vision. I just, like, look off. He runs out the door. I'm like, oh, maybe everyone's outside. Maybe I didn't get the memo as I logged in that there's, like, a meeting outside. Like, we don't use the building anymore. They're currently doing, like, bug bombing or something. So I go outside to find everybody, and it's just this vast, open, empty, fucking desolate wasteland of a place. It's just quiet. There's no vehicles or nothing. I remember on PC going out there, there's drop ships just flying in, tanks rolling out, these huge convoys of shit, people running all over the fucking place. It's crazy. And I come out there, and I'm just like looking around, just quiet, nothing. And then I see out in the distance this one dude just like going over a hill, and then he crests over and he just disappears over the horizon. And then I look over to my left, and there's a dude on the fucking computer by himself. Just he's trying to figure out, and then he gets off and just runs back in the building because he's probably new. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. There's no one here. Yeah, so I like ran not on foot. I got on a quad and drove to the objective. So I'm like, oh, maybe everybody's in the betas at this battle. I'm gonna go check it out. I get there, it's quiet. I drive right up to the building, fucking park my little quad, and I walk in the door, and there's a guy on the other team just like squatting behind behind cover, and he's looking that direction. He doesn't see me. I don't shoot him. I'm just like looking at him because I'm like, are you it? Where's your boys at? And I look over to the right. There's one of my guys. And he's up on the railing looking for the guy, like they're playing fucking laser tag. So I shoot the fucking one dude behind cover and kill him. I come in, and there's just one guy on my team just hanging out. He's not even taking the objective. He's just hanging out. At that point, I quit the game. I just turned it off. So, aside from my brief experience in the game, I'm really hoping the population increases. And this is the highest population server on all the servers, too. I hope it increases. I hope we get more people in it because it is a really fun game. I'm excited for it to be on console. I would play it. I will play it on console. I just want more people. It's kind of my thing. I don't know if you had anything to mention.
I played the PC a lot, and the only thing I really wanted to mention was the battles in that game are so crazy, and because you're I don't know, the way that game makes you feel is like you're a very small piece of a very big puzzle, and like there's like a front line pretty much, and you can literally. There's you and your squad, and you're having this huge fucking battle that can last, like a half hour to a fucking hour. Mm. But there's literally battles like that going on all over this fucking map. You can literally go to a different battle and do the same fucking thing over there.
Do you want to see that on PS4? Or?
Yeah, I want to see like that same kind of feeling of like, holy shit, I'm a small cog in this huge clock.
Yeah.
And that's what I really hope the PS4 version could be like.
Can touch that? Yeah, no, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping more people play the beta. I hope when it's released, there's people to play it because it's a really fun game. I really want to play it again, and yeah, get your shit together.
So Shenmue 3, who has kickstarted for a $2 million goal, just breached $11 million. That is 5 times their original projection.
Some serious bones.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what they're going to do with $11 million.
Well, here's the thing: if they were capable of making Shenmue 3 for $2 million and they got 5 times the amount that they originally wanted, I really hope that they fucking put that into the game and just make it even fucking better. And they said that in their goals, and I forgot what they are. I'm a piece of shit. I probably should have researched this better. But they were going to add more features to the game if they got to a higher goal. And I hope that they do that. I hope that they really just make a fucking awesome, solid game. I have no reason to believe they won't do that. But if they don't, it's going to suck because like that is awesome that they went from 2 million to 11 million. It shows not only them, but potential investors that probably said no to this game. Mm-hmm. It shows them, hey, fucking fans want this game.
Exactly.
We've all been telling you that since Dreamcast. They've been telling you since Dreamcast that this game was fucking wanted and nobody would do it. Well, look, they asked for 2 million, they got fucking 11. They'll probably get more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exciting, and
it's cool.
We've talked about this in another episode, but it's kind of nice that now fans have almost a way to fund games that they want. It's not all up to the publisher now to be like, if it got pitched. And the publisher's like, it's not going to make fucking money. Titan Quest 2. Mm-hmm. Now people can just be like, no, we do want that fucking game.
Well, before, the way you talked with your money was they gave you the game, mm-hmm. They just offered it to you, and you buy it. And if you buy it, doesn't matter if you like it or not, it's successful. Mm-hmm. If you don't buy it, which nobody doesn't buy games, like when they come out and they've been hyped, we all buy it and we all bitch about it, we all fucking love it. And they just keep making them until people just stop buying them because they're that bad. But like this way, we can actually fund the things that we do want. Mm-hmm. And if they fail, then we just we're like, well, that sucks, and we don't do it again. But it is a more in touch with the actual consumer way of doing it, and it's really smart, and it's cool because people can do their pet projects like this, and not even like this because we want this. Everybody wants this. They should have did it. But just people can do any project they want as long as people will back it. It's a really cool thing, and I'm really stoked that they got the money to do that. And I really hope Shenmue 3 is fucking awesome.
I really hope so too. Hopefully, it's 5 times the amount of shit that they wanted to do.
Hopefully, it's 5 times as good as it should have been.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
It's been said that Activision and Red Bull have come up with a deal for Destiny where you can buy Red Bulls, and inside the Red Bull or on the bottom or something like that, I think there's a code. You can put that code into your PSN or whatever, or something like that, and you can play a level that's going to be in the new expansion. What do we think of that?
I don't like it. I mean, don't force me to drink Red Bull to get content in your fucking game. That's like.
Fair enough.
That's
all you gotta say.
That is literally the weird like stereotype, like fucking all Call of Duty guys, all they drink is Mountain Dew. And fucking, Mountain Dew.
Well, the thing that's weird about Red Bull is Red Bull's not even like, and I know people drink the shit like soda, but it's not.
Yeah.
That shit will jack you up if you don't drink it that shit all the time. That's like fucking, I don't know, putting like a code at the bottom of some fucking Ginkgo biloba, where the fuck that shit's called, at fucking GNC. Fucking eat your vitamins and we'll fucking give you a code. Like it's weird and it's stupid.
It's gimmicky.
It's fucking gimmick, and you know Red Bull is just like, hey, can we do this? Because this will fucking make people buy our shit. So yeah, it's dumb. Obviously, we're not too into that. And then also, Destiny 3. Destiny is going to be releasing 3 emotes for $20, and there's a couple other things too with that, but it's $20, $20 for 3 emotes, and then Digital Extremes also released 3 emotes for free.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? On how awesome Digital Extremes
obviously
is, and how fucking shitty Activision Bungie is.
By the way, Digital Extremes makes Warframe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking horse shit. Like for emotes,
3
come
emotes.
on. $15 here.
Oh,
that was $20. That was $20. You know, and that's stupid. Like, fuck that shit.
You can dance all fucking sexy on a box.
Who gives a shit?
People can see you spent $20 well spent.
Yeah, right.
Dumb.
So, Studio Wildcard, who makes Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah. PC game on Steam. Really fucking good.
Yeah,
check it out.
Really good survival type game. They released a statement saying they're going to be offering $200 for legit usable complaints against hackers.
Information, yeah, against hackers that they can actually take out.
Video or anything like that. I think this is kind of neat.
It's really neat. Yeah, I've never heard of a company doing this, and actually, I was talking with my brother earlier about it. Saying that it's almost like they really want this game to be successful, and the game is aside from the optimization, that's a really big problem. The game has so much to it. It's really trying to be like it wants people to talk about it, and this just screams that they're taking this game serious and they want to get rid of hackers.
Exactly,
and they'll pay you to do that.
This is the very first time I think I've ever seen it happen.
I've never heard of that. Most of the time, you just kind of do a fucking real quick report, and then you go back to gameplay.
Might follow up. Yeah, but
or they'll take down asshole who made the goddamn maze and fight the dragon. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but
he's not a hacker, but fuck him.
But $200, I mean, fuck, that's incentive.
So I want to go in there and start fucking fighting
people
hackers.
Start like doing the Boba Fett thing and
it's
just
like
start.
It's like
fucking
Chevy said. Yeah, it's like bounty hunting.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Like bounty hunting. It's neat.
Yeah, really cool studio Wildcard. It's really interesting. I hope somebody makes some money off this because fuck hackers. So it's been known for a while that Nintendo is working on a new console. Its codename is NX, the Nintendo NX, which we all know is not going to be the name of it because they always do that. Project Dolphin and all that other shit. they've actually come out recently and said that they won't talk about their console at all out of fear that other companies will steal their ideas. And now we all know that Nintendo, even though sometimes they fail at being innovative, or they don't fail at it, they're innovative, but sometimes their ideas aren't that great. They always are trying to think of new things to do. So, yeah, I get why they don't want to say anything, because I mean, a lot of their ideas people have taken. But I mean, like, really, what I want to talk about is what do you even think? What do you think about them making a new console? What do you want? Like, what do you think that they're even doing? Like,
I don't know, man. It's the Wii, successful as it was, the Wii was successful in turning people who don't play games into people who play
old people.
Games. Yeah, they were a very easy way to ease people into that kind of thing.
Fucking the lube you need.
Wii U kind of turned a little bit more towards people who game in general, like gamers.
It's not as successful, and I think it's a way better console.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's everything the Wii does, and more, and actually has games.
Yeah, I think that Nintendo doesn't really have a whole lot to fucking fear from the other big console makers.
No, not really.
Xbox and Sony kind of just have their shit together, sort of. I use that term loosely.
Sony does.
But yeah, I mean, they have their together enough. I don't think they need to steal ideas from fucking, like more motion controls or some other shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the other consoles are moving in such a different direction. I'm curious about the NX because, first off, they need to focus on modern day gaming. Mm-hmm. They need to stop this whole fucking, well, we're over here and we make these games and we're not really worried about graphics.
Games for everybody. Yeah.
Like, don't worry about graphics so much, but do worry about at least being fucking relevant in 2015, 2016, 17. Mm-hmm. Like, don't come out with a console that's like 6 years old feeling and be like, well, we just don't care that much. We're worried about the experience. Like, I get that. But you don't offer the experience that, like, Apple offers with the iPhone, even though it's always, not up to date with the specs and shit. At least there is an experience they're working with. Fucking Nintendo is just like, we're going to give you a fucking Dreamcast with motion controls. And it's 2015. Cool, thanks. The thing's kind of fun, but it's like, you need to upgrade a little bit. And then they're also saying, originally before they even said it was called the NX, they said they wanted it to be based around health. Like fitness.
Really?
Which is cool, but why would you why do you need a fucking theme for a console? The point of a fucking console is to be a box where people can buy stuff for that box, whatever they want, and play on there. It's not like I need an exercise bike or something like that. Like, that's literally what this sounds like. Like, oh, if I need an exercise peripheral, I'm gonna go get the fucking Nintendo NX. You're literally kind of segregating yourself into this category of, like, not a console anymore, which you already kind of did anyway, but, like, it's just gonna make that worse.
To me, it seems like if they do it like that, fuck, I guess I will see you guys at Bed Bath & Beyond. I mean, fuck, like,
GNC or fucking Big Five.
Like, I understand you health and you're trying to be
REI
games to fuck, but let software developers do it, or develop your own game for it. Don't base your console around it.
Yeah. I think Nintendo gets a little too, and it sounds weird because it's their console, but I think they get a little too involved with what the developers can make for it. Mm-hmm. They kind of like put them in this fucking, like, the PlayStation, you can make whatever the fuck you want for it, aside from motion controlled gaming, which you kind of can, but that's a vast area. Nintendo's the opposite. It's like, you gotta make something that will work with our weird shit. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you can't make anything. And then the developers are like, well, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Why would we?
All right, we're gonna make shit for the 360 and for the fucking the PlayStation.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree, and I really don't agree with the fucking steal ideas thing. Don't try and feed me that horse shit, because we all know you're gonna come out with a subpar fucking console. You know what? Maybe, I don't know.
I'm curious. I'm always curious about new technology and shit. So I really want to see what they come out with. And I am really curious because here's another thing too that I think is really weird. the Wii U is not as successful as they want it to be, but I do like it, and I would love to see them put more games out for it. I think it's gross that they've released like 6 major games for it, and they're already calling it quits. Because the games that are good for it are fucking awesome. Stop being lazy and fucking make more good games for it.
Yeah.
Like, I already own one. Just give me shit for it. And it really is upsetting that I own the fucking thing and they gave up on it already. They're already making another console. I get that you guys are behind the times with technology because you fucking chose to be. But stick with it, fucking own up to it, and fucking make good shit for it. Make more Monster Hunters. Those are dope. I fucking bought the goddamn console to be able to play Monster Hunter 3.
Mario Karts, Mario.
The new Zelda, like after that comes, like just keep popping out good shit. Get better third-party support. Stop worrying about making a new console because you already jumped in and made that thing. Fucking stick with it.
What if,
you don't need an NX yet. Like wait years to do that.
What would you think if they went the route of Sega? Stopped making consoles and just became a third-party developer?
Then they would fucking disappear because they make like 4 games a year.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They don't offer enough in any regard. They barely make consoles. They make toys with fucking little gadgets and shit. They say, whoa, and just pretty much like pressing the A button when you do this. And then they make some games. But with the games they do make, they're just fucking rehashes of the old games because people want those because like it's safe. It's like, would you rather have another Zelda like the last Zelda with a little better graphics, or would you rather have a game that fucking sucks? Everybody's gonna want the rehashing because it's safe.
Yeah.
Because then they make fucking Metroid Prime and people get pissed because it's stupid. I don't know. They're fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier, stop being lazy. Make fucking games.
Well, they got all that fucking Wii cash that they got from everybody because everybody's all the uninformed, the people they were after, the people who don't play video games, are all like, this thing's crazy because there's things like you don't have to hold a controller. I'm scared of controllers, but I know how to fucking swing a dildo around.
Yeah, it's yeah. In fact, once someone said maybe it was Pachter, or something like that. Said
Michael Pachter
Michael
from
Pachter.
Wedbush Securities,
and I think it was he that said he's like Nintendo can sit on its fucking
for like 6 to 8 years.
Yeah,
do nothing.
until like 2018 and do literally jack shit, and then they'd have to put something out.
Yeah.
That's that Wii
So
cash,
they made that Wii cash, and they don't got to worry about shit, and they're really showing it. Like
Yeah, they're
when the
really
Wii U came out, they're like,
fucking
"Here you go, guys! It's the Wii with a cool fucking tablet," and it is.
a
It's
lot
cool.
better than the Wii.
Yeah,
than the Wii,
that's what the Wii
I
should have
think. Yeah, exactly.
And it should have been that, just like that, when the Wii came out, because then it would have been up to par with the other games at the time, like graphically and shit. Like, but now it's like too little, too late.
Exactly.
But anyway, the NX, I'm curious about it. It'll probably be kind of cool as long as it's not just like the Wii. And it's kind of lame though, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised when Nintendo does stupid shit. Anyway,
I don't give a fuck.
So the PC world went completely crazy after Arkham Knight released because the PC port is basically unplayable. They're talking how it's locked at 30 frames a second. Some people are getting just bursts of 10, which in the middle of a fight or driving, Jesus Christ, you can't play shit to that. So
fucking a console port to PC didn't go well. What a surprise.
Yeah. So Rocksteady and WB pulled it from Steam and
they
just
pulled it.
pulled sales. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Steam pulled it.
No.
Okay.
Rocksteady has been very adamant. Is like, this should never have happened.
That's
we need
embarrassing.
to fix this.
Especially at a company like that, like the fucking reputation that Rocksteady has now as like a AAA developer, and they make very well made games. Really fucking talented company. They can't accept that.
Yeah.
They're not going to pull an Ubisoft and just release it, and then they're going to like we know there's problems, but we're
Guess you
working
guys
on
are
it.
gonna have to
There's
wait for a patch.
Get that out of there. This is representative of us. We can't sell this to people. And
Which
I respect that.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
I think it's a respectable thing to do. Look how many things die in like early access or something like that because no one gives a. The developer doesn't give a fuck. They came, they got their fucking little hunk of money, and then they're like, all right, I'm done. You know.
Think about Brink. though.
Yeah,
like,
Brink was fucking bad.
Brink doesn't have the backing of it that this game does because the other Batman games have been so good.
Mm-hmm.
But Brink came out and there's a lot of hype behind it. But it came out and it's broken for 2 fucking weeks. They should have done the same thing. And obviously times are different now. But like they should have pulled that fucker. Mm-hmm. Or like told people like, hey, okay, I guess the game wasn't ready. Like we're gonna fix it. Wait 2 weeks or return or something like that.
Yeah.
But it completely killed that fucking game. And not only killed that game, fucking killed that company. I mean, they made Dirty Bomb, which is a free to play game. But like, I don't think that was the route they were planning on going.
No, and a lot of people are just bitching up a storm right now. Like,
Well, the game's got like
Rocksteady,
9.2s and shit.
Rocksteady, their fucking reputation and their wallet is really hurting now. No, it's not.
They'll be fine.
No, it's not. Like, I fucking hate how people are spewing that bullshit because you know what, they're doing just fine. Like,
well, they're doing just fine, and they will do just fine because, like I said, the game is getting really high reviews. It's being said to be the best game. It's doing fine on console, and that's primarily where a lot of those fucking sales are going to come from.
Exactly.
People already bought on PC. When it gets re-released, the people who didn't buy it are going to buy it because they want to play it. People are just upset that they can't play it. They're not necessarily... They're going to spew all that bullshit, all that insult shit, because people are self-entitled. They're like, I don't get to fucking play what I got, and you should be able to play what you bought. I get that, but at the same time, shit happens. And fucking... When they're a company that hasn't had problems prior has a problem, we should be understanding of this. Because they show no reason for us to fucking be this upset about it unless you're just some fucking asshole. If it's a company that's released multiple things like this over and over and over again, bitch up a storm. But this is fucking Rocksteady. They make solid AAA experiences that people love. And they had a issue because somebody else did the port?
I think it's a company called Nova Studios or something like that. They did the PC port. There's only like 12 people working for them. Wow. So that was quite the undertaking. And like a lot of people, like, you can go ahead and say, oh well, Rocksteady should have did some QA on it. But I mean, I don't think it's not like Peter fucking like Molyneux, where fucking he's like, this game's gonna be the best game ever. Yeah. Shit. And then he's like, wait, this game's gonna be the best game ever. People fucking buy it again. Shit. And he's like, okay, now wait. What if? And then he's like, this is the best game ever. People still fucking buy it. Yeah. Like, those people are fucking idiots. But like with a company like Rocksteady, this is like one slip up of their pristine record. And and they're taking care of it. They're not like, just wait for a patch.
They took the responsible action and they took it down because I know that they're going, fuck, we can't, like, this is their last Batman game.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be really good. I think they, obviously, like any developer, want it to be a really successful game, but also they want people to fucking remember this. And they don't want it to be tarnished by a bad launch. So it's really smart for them to stop the sales. But yeah, the game is already successful. It's gonna be successful once they fix it. People aren't gonna fucking worry about it anymore. It does suck. It sucks that it happened, but I think the third party that did the port is gonna get most of the fucking brunt of all the negativity once shit's taken care of, and they're gonna be out.
I don't think a whole lot of people know about that though. I just think they're like, it's Rocksteady, it'll always be Rocksteady, and blah, blah, blah.
Sure, but people who are upset with Rocksteady are going to forget about that, and people who actually are informed will be upset with the other guys. So
yeah,
in the end, people are not going to care about it anymore. People will still, if they knew about it, will know that they were responsible for that.
Yeah, I think it was...
And they're a small company of, like you said, 12 people. WB's not going to work with them again.
Yeah.
They just lost somebody. Like, they could have made a name for themselves importing, if you can do that. I don't know shit about that.
Yeah, but, like, and, like, being... they could easily just said, hey, wait a second, the PC port's not, up to snuff like it should be.
How did they fucking let that slide? They had like one supercomputer at the office, and it just worked fine.
Just ran perfectly.
And they're just like, well, it's good enough for me. Fuck it.
Yeah, because like the PC ports for the other two Batman games came out like a month later.
Fucking bad boy games.
And like people are willing to wait for a port because GTA 5 took them a fucking year.
They're not willing to wait for a port though. They're fucking bitching about that for a long time.
But people who bitched bought it up.
Oh no, they're gonna buy it for sure.
You know, and of course you're going to get people who bitch, but I mean, I would much, you know, and same with, and it goes the same vein of just delayed games in general. I'd much rather have a delayed game that comes out perfectly fine than a fucking buggy mess that came out a month earlier.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, delays are never a bad thing, ever. They're always, the game will be better, unless there's assholes, but that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, just to wrap it up, it got taken down. That sucks that happened, but I do think it was responsible of them to do that. The only person here that's going to be at loss is the company that ported it, and we'll see how that goes. The game's getting like 9.2s. Someone gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. I want to get it. I played the other ones. I thought they're pretty cool. It's not going to affect anything. It's just an unfortunate situation that's happening. And if anything, really interesting to see a AAA game on Steam get taken down. It doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
If at all. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I mean, they did the right thing. Hands down.
So I think that's going to do it for this Tasty Tuesday. We're sweating our asses off today. It's like 95 degrees.
Fuck outside.
We got a bunch of lights on us and shit. So we're gonna go chill the fuck out for a little bit. But do join us tomorrow for Game Vault, right? We'll be playing something. It'll be fun. Yeah. So yeah. Until then, my name's Seth.
And I'm Josh.
And hopefully you're not having a fucking shitty ass hot day like we are. See you then.